Honestly, you can use any location, make any location look great. It just depends on the type of photos you want. And I'll pick something that's like has some pretty colors in it, something with like nicer lighting. Sometimes my subjects are whoever is performing. Like again, I shoot a lot of concerts and events, but for something that's like more of a personal photo shoot, I'll choose someone depending on what type of shoot we're doing. So if it's something that's just like purely like fashion, then just someone who fits whatever like narrative we're trying to make. Like honestly, anyone can be a model, and everyone has something to offer. People are always like, I'm not a model, I can't be photographed, and it's like, yes you can, you totally can. I'll always take 2 cameras with me if I'm shooting like some type of an event. But the camera I usually use, like right now I have 3 on me. The cameras I will use, there are 2 main ones. My main cam, my good friend, is this Sony. It's a Sony A6500. What's great about this is it's really gorgeous. So lighting is beautiful on this camera, but it's much harder to control. So if I'm in like a dark setting, or I'm covering an event, or I'm doing something that's kind of just more challenging where I have less control, like I can't tell the subject what to do, like I'm following them, or if I'm at like a concert or something, this sucks more, unfortunately. This has more problems, it's harder to control, it's not as much, it's not as intuitive, but it's more beautiful. Option number 2 is this Canon T6i. Mwah, big fan. I've had this for like 4 years now, 3 years now. And this one is different than my Sony because while my Sony has a really beautiful sensor, this one is a little bit harsher. It's not as soft. If I'm in a setting that is darker, this is much easier to control. So although it's not as like soft and beautiful, it's a little bit harsher. It's much easier to control in a harder setting. So it moves quicker, the flash works really quickly, and since the sensor makes harsher images, I'll usually do flash on this camera. This you'd want if you want to like show yourself like having fun, like action shots, motion, yeah. I will also sometimes bring a third camera, and this is a film camera, like shooting 35mm, because sometimes it can just be a little extra something that clients and people will love.